Hey guys, I'm going to keep this real short. I know this is a very long video, but this was a kind of a snippet, kind of a long snippet of a recent stream we did over on Twitch. By the way, if you're not following me over there, you need to follow me. We're doing some amazing content over there, ranked games, stuff like this. I got a couple other things in the works, and we're going to be doing some other games if you're not just a Stratego fan as well over there. So if you haven't already, go over to Twitch, follow me, so that way you know when I go live, it should send you a notification, but I'll also be posting my Discords, in Manton's Discord and mine. This video is a pretty special one. I told the community to send in some of their setups for me to rank and react to, and we actually did so live on Twitch. First time I've done this. We've done some reactions before, but this is the first time we did it live, and I think it made it a little bit more fun. And so if you want to be part of this stuff in the future, make sure you go hop on and follow me over on Twitch. I know self-promotion, 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 but again, I want to keep this intro very short because this video is already pretty long. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. It means a lot to me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later. We'll do that. All right, chat. I've not seen these setups yet. I have not analyzed them yet. Here we go. Welcome in, guys. Desirium, again, thanks for the follow. If you guys have not followed yet, make sure you drop a follow. It is completely free. What's good, Burrigus? Got my Applebee's and Pepsi. Yo, milk. Amazing. My serious ones are probably worse than my trolling ones. Okay. All right, chat. First setup of the day. We got Nemesis coming in hot. All right, let's analyze Nemesis setup here. Okay, Nemesis, yo, let's see your setup, man. So first off, okay, ear. First off, first thing I'm noticing about this setup, yo, Nemesis, yo. So we're not bombing in our flag? What are we doing, bro? Anyways. That's the first thing I notice. Newer level players are not going to want to be having this type of setup. You are always going to be bombing in your setups, guys. Always bombing your flags. Always bombing your flags. You are not Winner. You are not Zach21. You are not Nemesis, okay? This is not particularly good play. Number 2, about the flag set placement, okay? Flag placement is unbombed, and it's within... not underneath the lakes, okay? Not underneath the lakes is not a good look for a lot of reasons. It has chances for a lot of late game snipes on some scouts, so that's the second thing I would say. Number 3, we have a 3rd ranked Marshal. That is very scary, chat. Very scary to have a 3rd ranked Marshal. You can't activate it as quickly. But other than that, you know, chat, I'm looking at this setup. I'm seeing a lot of good stuff. It's very unpredictable. Got the general front and center. Got the colonel split up pretty evenly. The spy's in a very kind of interesting spot. And the bombs are going to throw your opponent off for sure. We got a couple wedge fakes almost. Chat, I'm not a fan of this choke point right here, though. If you put a piece right here, you really just can't do shit with those pieces in that corner. Tier list setup. Do a tier list. Should we do a tier list? All right, well, I put this one automatically in like fucking mid-tier. Mid-tier. Welcome in, guys. Welcome. We are live right now. Opening majors is definitely interesting. I don't like the double. I've never liked the double scout open, but it is what it is. It's manageable. It's manageable. Okay. Overall, chat. What do we say? 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 setup. Here's the thing: if you're a high level player like Nemesis, because Nemesis is who sent in this setup. Okay. Let's see what he said with this. By the way. Here's a setup from 2024 named Waterfall. That gave me a lot of success back then. There's also a version with E1 bomb on E3 and the Marshal on I3. That would be really interesting to see. Yo, chat, welcome to the stream, guys. Make sure you're followed. It is free to follow. Gave him a lot of success. Waterfall, yeah, I kind of get that vibe. I really am very skeptical about that flag placement, Nemesis. That's what I would say. The flag is 1 square up. Are you being dead ass right now, though? I don't like bombs, high bombs with open flag. Yeah. He's only got one bomb in the second rank, though. That's not that bad. All right, chat. I'm gonna give this a 6.5 out of 10. Not very beginner friendly, not very standard, but in the higher rank play, I guarantee you this is gonna. Mind if I create a tier list and upload it to the Discord? Yo, Milk, this is why you're the GOAT. Yo, everyone, let's get a good round of applause for Milk, bro. This is why he's the GOAT. Yes, that'll work, Milk. If you have time, that would be awesome. I appreciate you, bro. This is why you're an admin, bro. Okay, next setup of the day. Next setup of the day. Also from Nemesis. This setup is called W, and it is one of the first setups with a brand new effective playstyle that was commonly used in 2025. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, chat. Mama Bird, good to see you, bro. By the way, is my hold on. Yeah, my shit's covering my shit. Hold on. Let me just get that out of there. There we go. All right, that'll work for now. All right. Next setup of the day, the W setup. And I get why it's called W. You got a string of bombs here. Now, this is also sometimes referred to as checkered bombs, where you put your bombs in sort of a checker style setup at the new in the back two ranks. Okay, so this is commonly referred to as checkers style bombs as well, but also W makes sense. Number one, I'm seeing bombed in flag. Can we get a W's in the chat for Nemesis? Bombing in his flag. Yo, Nemesis, good job for bombing in your flag, man. Appreciate it. If I'm looking at this right, again, double scout open, not a fan, but we'll allow it. The checkered flag, here's the thing. You're probably going to get a piece with it. I'm not going to lie. You're probably going to get a couple pieces with it. You might even get a minor with it. But the second they find like the third bomb, your opponent is going to instantly know what's going on with this, okay? So just be careful when using a setup like this. Don't accept your setup becomes much more lotto prone. But what's nice, excuse me, what's nice about checkers is they don't find this out pretty much until later in the game because all of your bombs are in the back rank. I don't really like the choke point here with these pieces. I'd almost prefer the last bomb to maybe even just bomb in a sergeant almost, or just like kind of come like right here or something like that. But that corner bomb will catch some people, so it's actually pretty good. I just hate choke points a lot, especially for new players, because it disallows a lot of your pieces to actually be effective. But overall, Marshall's in a great central spot. General is a little unsuspecting on the right flank. Spy is in a very commanding central position. Your pieces are very spread out very evenly. I like the setup a lot. I'm not going to lie. Maybe I'll use it. I'm going to give this setup, chat, let's give this setup an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 setup. Congratulations. Yo, we got Barricade in here now too, bro. Yo, Barricade, what's good, bro? Yo, Barricade, what's good? 2 moderators in the stream today, man. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. 8 out of 10 setup from Nemesis, guys. 8 out of 10. All right. We got another setup coming in. We got another setup coming in. Last one from Nemesis. This setup is called the Pulverizer. And this was one of the first setups from 2026, featuring a playstyle that can crush opponents quickly by a strong attack. Let's take a look. Ooh. The tier list is D through S for context. Copy that. Yeah, so just kind of put them in those tiers based on like, you know, S tier can be like 9+, A can be 8 through 9, you know, so on and so forth. Milk. Appreciate you, bro. All right, next setup of the day. Pulverizer. Yeah, 8 would be A tier for sure. 9+ would be S tier. Okay, next setup of the day. We got a bombed in flag. Yo. That's 2 out of 3 setups from Nemesis with bombed in flags. Yo, Nemesis, yo, I'm actually really proud of you, bro. bombing in your flag. That's a good setup. That's a good setup when you bomb in your flag. Bombed in flag. We got unsuspecting bombs. Again, a couple choke points here. But again, in modern days, if you're going to be tricky and unpredictable, it's hard to not create choke points. So I get it. This bomb is actually going to catch a lot of players. And I like that bomb. I like that bomb a lot. And this almost presents like almost a secondary fake wedge. And this corner bomb is just phenomenal, honestly. All the power pieces are in the front. Both colonels, the marshal, and the general. Very, very active, ready spots. I do like how we're starting with captains and scouts. Very common opening. And this sergeant kind of makes you feel a little comfy over here when in reality you have the general, major, and spy waiting in the wings. This seems a little clustery over here with the lieutenant, captain, and 2 majors. But if you don't move your pieces all that much, it's probably fine. I like this setup a lot. I think this might be my favorite setup from Nemesis so far. Let me make sure there's no like glaring flaws that I haven't seen yet. I do appreciate this guy knows ball. Chat, actually, whoa. Yo, chat, this guy knows ball. He's got 4 minors in the back rank. Chat, that is ball knowledge. That is ball knowledge. If anybody knows me, they know that I like having as many minors in the back rank as possible. Why would we want to do that, Max? Because minors are a late game piece, bro. Minors are a late game piece. I don't care what level of play you're at. Minors are a late game piece, okay? So chat, if you, a lot of setups you'll see, I'll have at least 3, usually 4 in the back rank, and then I'll have 1 minor in the 1st or 2nd rank. He has his 5th minor in the 3rd rank, which is also fine. I just, since I'm kind of at a lower level, I tend to play against players that will have more forward bombs, so I like to have a minor ready to go. Love the captain on B1. And that's a good snipe. Ball knowledge? Yeah, dude, ball knowledge. Let's go. Love the setup. This is actually the best setup I've seen so far, and this is going to win setup of the day for now. This right here is a 9 out of 10 setup. First setup in S tier. Milk, let's get this setup in S tier, please. Thank you. W's in the chat for Nemesis. W's in the chat. W's in the chat for Nemesis. Barricade, you were invited to this server, dog. Nemesis, 6.5, 8, and 9 out of 10. That's an average of 17, was it 23? That's like an average of like 7.5. Yo, chat, and you know how harsh I am on setups, bro. You guys know how harsh I am on setups. If your flag is not bombed in, it can't receive 10 out of 10. Just so you know. Yo, chat, this is setup of the day right now. This is easily setup of the day. Very good set of setups here from Nemesis. And this is why he's a top player. This is why he's a top player, because he makes good setups. Max is not going to like mine. Why are you saying that? Yo, Milk, let's make sure we get Barricade an invite to the server, by the way. All right, next setup of the day. I have hundreds of setups, so let me know if you want to see more. We got a setup coming in from Marcy. Looks like Marcy sent in a setup. All right, chat, let's take a look. Yo, Marcy, yo, Marcy, yo. What setup do you fucking use this for? This is dog shit. Yo, Marcy, yo, S plus troll setup, mega S tier. Yo, guys, this is not S tier, bro. This is dog shit. Yo, Marcy, bro, did you bother putting them out of the tray, or did you just throw the fucking tray on the board? Yo, Marcy, yo, this is a dog shit setup. Yo, for all the new players out there, if you want to lose every single game of Stratego you play, use this setup, bro. Where do I begin, bro? Flag unbombed, strike 1. All 6 bombs next to the flag, strike 2. Yo, where's the coverage for the flag? When a single major can fucking lotto to your flag in the first 10 moves of the game, it's time for a fucking restructure! Yo, this is straight out of the box. Yo, you cannot fucking do this, bro. This is Stratego malpractice. This will lose you a lot of games, bro. Please, hop that ass back on fucking Stratego.com best setups. I guarantee you, this is not one that was used by the world champion! Bro, this is not a good setup, dude. Literally, your opponent's going to catch on very quickly. Oh, and where do we begin? Hold on, I didn't even finish this. No coverage for the flag. All your power pieces on the left flank. Your middle and right are fucked. Scouts can't be activated. Your spy isn't available to deter martial attacks. Yo, dog shit setup. The first 0 out of fucking 10. Put it straight in F tier. What are we talking about? I'm laughing. My recorder is on. I'm dead. Yo, this is unacceptable. This is actually unacceptable. All right. That's disgusting. All right. Next setup of the day. 0 out of 10 from Marcy. This setup is I used it for an opponent that I think I could beat fundamentally, but I know they won't go crazy in the opening. Next setup of the day. We have one from Marcy again. And already I feel better. We have a bombed-in flag. Whoa, chat. A top player using a bombed-in flag. That's amazing. Yo, Marcy, by the way, I would like to see your win rate, bro, on that first setup. I want to know the win rate. How many games have you won with that first setup? If you can say higher than 1%, I'll cash up you $100 right now. Da-da. Okay. Here we have another banger setup. We got a bombed-in flag, okay? This is actually, hold on, chat. This is what I would like to call the, this is like the pro setups right here. This is what the top 20 players in the world are currently using. All the bombs on the back rank except the wedge, okay? This is like a winner level setup, okay? We got the Marshal kind of in a rough position. General in a very attack-heavy position. 2 captains in an opening is extremely aggressive, by the way, chat. Extremely aggressive on that right flank. Yo, 2 captains in the opening is very aggressive. I like it, though. I like it a lot. We have a major on backup, a general, a spy, and a marshal. Not bad. Majors are pretty spread out, which is very uncommon for higher level players. Usually they have like a cluster of majors for some reason. I don't understand why. Scouts are very accessible. We got 3 out of 5 minors in the back row. That's good. That's ball knowledge. I like that ball knowledge. I like that ball knowledge. And we got 2 minors next to the marshal. A little iffy. I'm not sure about that. The colonels are a little close. Not going to lie. The colonels are a little close. 10 out of 10. 7.9 out of 10. Yo, this is not a 10 out of 10 setup. Hold on. Oh, not a 10 out of 10 setup. Not a 10 out of 10 setup, chat. Yo, thanks for joining the stream. 17 viewers. Make sure you're followed. And if you really are crazy, sub to me on Twitch to avoid ads. Don't do that, though. Okay. Chat, this is a way better setup. This is a way better setup. I'm not going to lie. This is definitely... I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. W setup. W ball knowledge on the minors and the bombed-in flag. I like the vertical thing we got going on here. Using most of the support for the flag side. Very standard. And I like this. The bombs are not quite tricky enough for newer level players. A newer level player is probably going to have trouble with this particular setup. Especially against very low ranked players. Because there's very troll happy and lotto happy players out there. A general is just going to have a field day over here on this left-hand side. There's just no counterplay against that. Not even a bomb. Nothing to help you. So that could be a little tricky. That's why I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. Marcy, 8.5 out of 10 setup. W setup. That's not meant for newer level players. I know. I got to give it a cumulative average. That's why I'm giving it 8.5 out of 10. Honestly, if this bomb was like right here even, I might give it a 9. Or like right here maybe. I'd probably give it a 9. But yeah. Ran this setup against Nemesis. All right. Next setup of the day. All right. Stop. Yo. Are you trying to give me a fucking aneurysm? Yo, Yo, Marcy, yo, we get it. You're top 20 player, bro. This is dog shit. Right out the gate. Rule number 1 broken. Where is the fucking bombed in flag, dude? You have so many. You have literally 5 bombs by your flag, but we couldn't get it done. Yo, Marcy, if we're gonna lose 5 fucking bombs, let's make sure we fucking bomb in the flag. Like, what are we talking about, dude? Like, yo, 5 out of 10 setup. Honestly, probably will be. 19 people in the chat, and that's a good stream. Make sure you're followed, bro. Make sure you're followed. Yo, Mercy, yo, bomb in the fucking flag if you're gonna use that many fucking bombs, bro. Like, look at this, chat. And even I can count this high, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bombs, and it's not fucking bombed in. Are you trying to give me an aneurysm? Second thing, why is the marshal down here by himself, bro? Where, like, what? It's like he's trying to get to the prom. He doesn't have a date. He can't get to the prom. He's stuck in the fucking corner. He's just fucking waiting for a girl to come ask him to dance. Yo, get your marshal in the center of the fucking setup, especially if you don't have a bombed-in flag. Yo, you're not unique. Yo, and where's the general? The general all the way on the other side of the setup. Rank 1 in the top. Yo, you can't do this shit. This is Stratego malpractice. Newer players are going to get shitted on with this setup. Yo, put the marshal in the fucking front of the setup. 700 plus ELO setup, by the way. 700 ELO. Lol, stop trolling. Yo, chat, this is dog shit. Okay. Diet Coke break. Okay. What are some good things? I like the 3 minors in the back rank. Major. Yo, Major. Get that, hop that ass on the unemployment line. You're fucking fired. You are fucking fired. That Major is fired, chat. Get that ass on the unemployment line. Bro, get your ass on the front lines. What are you having a reserve Major for in an open flag? That's number 1. Number 2, 4 scouts in the opening. Marcy, how greedy can you fucking be, dude? Like, actually, how greedy are you with this setup? Oh, this is so egregious. You have an open flag with 4 fucking scouts in the opening. Yo, you need every scout you can get for late game on this to snipe the other scouts from getting your flag. Dog shit setup. Wait a minute. And the spy is completely open. Yo, the spy is completely open. Wait a minute. Actually, chat, hold on. He may be cooking with this setup. He may be cooking. No, fuck that. This is dog shit. 4 out of 10. Get him out of here. 4 out of 10 setup. Get that marshal off fucking PTO. Get his ass in the lines where he needs to be. Those colonels are overworked, bro. Look at those colonels. They have to use sergeants because everyone else is just chilling in the back ranks. Yo, dog shit setup, Marcy. 4 out of 10. Try again next time, dude. Next setup of the day. Coming in from Big Mac. All right. Yo, zoom in, dude. Okay. Yo, and of course we're using classic P setups to confuse me, bro. That was pro level. L content creator, L bully. Yo, don't send in your setups if you don't want them to be critiqued by the best to ever do it. Okay, next setup of the day. Bombed in flag. Congratulations, we have a bombed in flag. Wow, what a W moment. Bombed in flag. Yo, yo, Big Mac. Yo, are you trying to start a fucking drive-through? What is your bomb structure, dude? It's like you're sending them through the McDonald's drive-through with this shit, dude. Yo, and of course you have dog shit pieces there. At least you have at least you're not trapping like a major down there or some shit. Terrible pinch points here. However, the general is in a really good spot. I like that general placement. That is a good general placement. I got a couple captains up here to defend too. The flag side is a little weak though. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little weak. The spy is there though, which does help kind of balance it out. Marshals on vacation. Yo, why are we sending our marshals on vacation, dude? If you are a new level player, your marshal is starting in rank 1 or rank 2. If he's in rank 3 and especially rank 4, send that ass to the unemployment line. He is fired. He needs to be out front leading his army, bro. If your marshal's in rank 3 or rank 4 and you're less than 200 low on strategists, hop on Roblox. You're done. You have no future in this game. Put your marshal in the front 2 ranks. Okay. I don't like that marshal placement. L marshal placement, W general placement. Where are the colonels? Oh yeah, classic colonels. Always overworked. He's like, yo, I can't get a pay raise. They won't fucking pay me more. I'm in the front ranks dealing with these fucking pieces. Captains, majors. Oh, here comes a general. What do you want me to do about that? I guess I'm going to get fucking slaughtered. There's no coverage. Where's the coverage, bro? There's no backup because your marshal's on fucking PTO. Get his ass in the first rank. Oh my God. Okay. Your left side, bro. Yo, where's the general blitz and you're fucking cooked. You're cooked. You're losing half your army. There's no bombs over there. Drive through McDonald's. This setup's giving me a headache. We got 3 captains in the front rank. Where's the fucking miners? Hold on. Wait a minute. What? No. Look at this. Look at this back rank. What? It's like this guy's like almost setting up for the next game. Minor, major, minor, major, minor, bomb, major. Like, yo, we can have more than 2 denominations on the 4th rank. Like, bro, you can have more than 2 denominations of pieces on the fucking 4th rank. Just in case you're wondering, bro. Yo, dog shit setup. 2 majors. Yo, who approved all these PTO requests? Get these motherfuckers in the front of the lines. Oh my God. Yo, who approved all these PTO requests? Get those majors out. Yo, what are they fucking... Ugh, I hate this. All right, I can't look at the setup anymore. This is the dog shit setup. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10 setup. Yo, at least the guy knows ball knowledge. He does have 4 miners in the back rank, and he has the flag bombed in. But it's a corner flag. Corner flags have not been effective since 1998. Okay? I have never won with a corner flag, mainly because I'm a dog shit player. The only person I've ever seen win with a corner flag on video is Fairway, but he's also one of the best to ever do it. Dog shit setup, 2 out of 10. Get it off my screen. Get it off my screen. I don't want to hear L bully, L content creator. Yo, chat, dog shit setups are going to get treated as dog shit setups. Next setup of the day, we got another setup coming in from Big Max. Wow, already my life is emulating better. Bombed in flag underneath the lake. Oh, this is like amazing. Okay, I love that. The bomb placement is a little tricky. This is one of those top tier setups again, where they put all the bombs in the back rank. That's fine. Also, W ball knowledge. He's got 3 out of his 5 minors on the 5th rank. No majors this time in the 5th rank. No one approved PTO during wartime. Thank fucking God. At least your majors are in the front lines. W general placement. I like that general placement. Marshall, okay, at least he's available to get to the front lines pretty quickly. Obviously, action's going to develop pretty closely on your right, and the Marshal's going to get involved a little bit. He's not quite on PTO. He's like out of the office. We'll allow it. Spy placement, a little suspicious, but I like it. I'm going to give you some props for this one. Why do we do the double scout open in the center, dude? You have no coverage for that major and captain, duh. Give me a fucking, I don't know. Actually, it's not that bad. I'll take it back. Double captain opening, that's some ball knowledge right there. Very aggressive opening over here. I like the double captain opening. Very underrated. I like it. Where's your majors, though? We got 1, we got 2, we got 3. Spread out majors. Actually, you know what? W major placement. They could be slightly more involved, but I'll give you that. I'll give you that. They have to go somewhere. I'll give you that. Colonel, okay, I like that colonel placement. I like the colonel placements. Yo, overall W setup, way better than the last one. Yo, chat, I'm thinking, give this one an 8 out of 10. Very standard setup. I actually like it. Give him an 8 out of 10. W setup. Very decent for new players. The Marshall's a little questionable for new players, I will admit. But W setup overall. I like the general placement. I like the spread outness of the pieces. There's some scouting units up front. Reserves are in the back. And I like the setup. Give it an 8 out of 10. Next setup of the day. Who sent this one in? Yo, Big Max. Yo. Yo, Big Max. Yo. Are you on Hennessy? Yo, Big Max. This is dog shit. 69 out of 10. Yo. 69 out of 10. This is a dog shit setup. Where do I begin? You're entrapping 9 fucking pieces. Yo, you're encasing 9 pieces. This is Stratego malpractice. You should never do this. Also, how many bombs do we have around this flag and we couldn't bomb it in? Not even a shoreline bluff, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 bombs utilized to trap in 9 pieces. All of your scouts and your spy. Yo, a miner could win this game and there's nothing you could fucking do about it. When a miner can take out 33% of your fucking setup uncontested, we have an issue, dog. Like, what are we trying to do here? W general placement. But that flag is a shoreline bluff, but it is completely fucked. It is not having any coverage. That Marshall essentially cannot move. There's no spy. The colonels are fucked. The majors are fucked. Hold on, chat. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 miners in the back rank. That's W ball knowledge. This just went from a 0 out of 10 to a 1.5 out of 10. Chat, this is a 1.5 out of 10. Obviously, it's a troll setup, though. Why is your spy encased in bombs? Yo, this is fucked up. Yo, chat, you cannot fucking have your spy bombed in, bro. 1.5 out of 10. Dog shit setup. Next step of the day, we got captains. Yo, Captain. Captain, let's see what you got, bro. Next setup of the day coming in from Captains. I hope everyone's having a good stream, bro. Make sure you're followed. Next setup of the day. All right. Yo, Cap. Yo. Yo, Captain. Yo, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bombs, and we can't bomb in the flag. Yo, what is with players and not wanting to bomb in flag? Strike 1. That's strike 1. No bombed in flag. The bombs are good, though. This is supposed to be a wedge fake, so this is acceptable because you can come in here and you're going to hit this with a good piece and you're going to snipe something out. That's fair enough. That's ball knowledge. I do like the captain and lieutenants with scout opening. That is actually the best 6 starting pieces I've seen yet so far. That's W ball knowledge. 4 miners in the back rank. That's ball knowledge. Yo, can we get a setup without the Marshal in the 3rd rank? Yo, the Marshal is on either in the front lines and can't do shit or in the 3rd rank on PTO. Yo, Marshal, hop that ass in the unemployment line. You're fired. W general placement, though. W general placement. I like that spy placement, too. And that's a good spy placement. The Marshal's a little out of place. I'm going to be honest. Colonels are in W positions, though. Kind of close together, though. I'm not going to lie, chat. A lot of scouts in the 1st rank. It's a little iffy. W setup, though, without being bombed in. I don't know, chat. Let's give it a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 setup. That's not fair. 6.5 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10. 3rd rank is good. Yeah, that's why I was going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. I don't like it's not bombed in. 7 out of 10. Final answer. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 setup. We got another one coming in from Big Mac. Got another setup coming in from Big Mac. Okay. Number 1. We have a bombed in piece. Typically not okay, but this one we will allow, okay? We will allow the bombed in sergeant here just because it's not that bad. I do like going for some potential on the bomb wedges here like this, kind of... I'm sorry. Yo. Is that 3 captains in the back rank? Yo, captains. Yo, I know you recently were promoted for minor in the last battle because everyone got fucking obliterated because your commander was on Percocet 30. But now that you're a captain, you're supposed to be a little bit more involved in the battle, dawg. You can't have all 3 out of 4 of them in the back ranks. Yo, where's the other captain? Yo, where even is the other captain? Oh, he's up here in the front lines. What? So like he's just like, yo, all my teammates are just chilling on PTO, and I'm the only captain in this game. Bet. I do like the general and spy placement though. What? Whoa! 4 minors in a cluster like that? That's 3 majors? Yo, this setup is dog shit. It's only because it's the classical pieces. This setup is dog shit. Hold on, no. This might be worst setup of the day. 3 captains on the back rank, bombed in piece, 4 minors that are basically next to each other. When a fucking captain can wipe out 17% of your army in a 1 sweep, this is dog shit. Hold on. That's the good marshal placement. That might be the best marshal placement I've seen so far. Where is all the support, though? What the fuck is this setup, dude? I can't tell if this is a troll setup or a dog shit setup. Yo, this is actually a dog shit setup. Where is the support for the flag? Only a Captain Lotto. Yo, this is a dog shit setup. No, this is like a 5 out of 10. This is a 5 out of 10 setup. 5 out of 10 setup, bombing in a piece, 3 captains on the back rank, fucking 4 minors in the corner by themselves. Bad setup. 5 out of 10, do not recommend. 5 out of 10. 6 out of 10 given the gamer that uses it, runs it every single... Yeah. Max, you played for this setup often and lost. Yo, Harold. This is Harold's setup? Yo, Harold, you're dog shit. 3rd rank is good. All right. Next setup of the day. I can't tell if these are trolls or real, bro. Yo, can we, like, it's either we have an open flag or we bomb in the flag and pieces. Why are we bombing in a sergeant? This poor sergeant is not going to be able to do shit. There has never been a good reason in the history of this fucking game that I've ever seen someone justifying this. This is actually possibly the worst shit I've ever seen. A sergeant bombed in the corner? What in the actual fuck is that sergeant gonna do for you? Bro, maybe if the flag and the sergeant were switched, maybe you can make a case. That sergeant is more useless than the shit I shot out of my ass 2 weeks ago in the sewer system right now. That sergeant is actually in retirement already. He retired, he did his duty, he served his commander, he never moved past sergeant, he was always late in the game, he was always just skidding by, I got a family type shit. You are fucking useless, dude. Fucking worthless. Second thing, these bombs do catch people out. I'm not gonna lie. These bombs do catch people out. W bomb placement. Where are your miners, though? Where are the miners? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo, I know that you get towards the end of the setup and you kind of just started fucking placing pieces in. Dude, put the miners somewhere else. Put the miner. Why? Yo, Why are the fucking pieces that can defend the miners behind the fucking miners? Okay, W Marshmallow placement. I do like that Marshall placement. Very aggressive opening here as well. We got a captain and a major. That's a good major. That's a good major. I do like that major right there, actually. W Colonel placement. W General and Spy. God, chat, it's just so mid, bro. It's just so mid. Cooked setup. Cooked setup. Have you studied all my setups once, he's told me. Yo, Harold, you're dog shit. Yanis. I don't know, ask Yanis. Yo, 5 out of 10, chat. What do you want from me? This is a bad setup. This is a bad setup. You cannot have 3 fucking miners in a row and get higher than a 6 out of 10. What in the fuck is your fourth? What is your third rank? What in the actual fuck is going on in your third rank? You have 4 bombs, fucking 4 miners, a scout, and a sergeant. It's time to reevaluate. It's time to go back to the drawing board. It's time to go click on Stratego Tactics and Tips YouTube channel because it's been too long. Yo, hop there on YouTube and fucking study some shit. 5 out of 10. Dog shit setup. Next setup of the day. Hold on. Next setup of the day. Got a setup coming in from, who's this? Oh, Big Mac again. Okay, first off, we have a bombed-in flag with no bombed-in pieces with it. W. This is like the second setup I've seen a bombed-in flag. But once again, it's a fucking corner flag. Corner flags are bad, bro. They haven't been effective since like early old Stratego days. Literally so exploitable. So many people marshal blitz on a column now, and if they choose this column, you're actually just fucking cooked. Look at your defense for your flag. You have a marshal and a colonel, and that's it. A couple majors. Once again, the majors are on PTO! Why are all 3 of them in the third rank? Yo, actually, hold on, wait, chat. Let's examine this third rank. We have 3 captains, 3 majors, 3 bombs, and a lieutenant. What the fuck is going on in your third rank? That's bad setup. The bombs, though, I do like in the sergeants. Yo, is this rage bait? Be honest, chat. Is this fucking rage bait? Yo, these bombs are actually kind of goated, but you put the wrong pieces in between them. It's so clearly obvious what you're trying to go for here. Bro, like you might catch some people out with these bombs. Maybe. Like you actually probably will get a captain. I'll give you that. But that's about it. Also, why do we have 6 fucking scouts in the first rank? A scout is a reserve often late game piece. Most of your scouts should be in the 2nd and 3rd, and honestly 4th rank. A couple of them, maybe 1 or 2. 6 in the first rank, 4 in the 4 opening positions, and 2 bombs in the other is dog shit. That is Stratego malpractice. That's a bad setup. Hold on. Let him cook. He has a marshal, though. He has a marshal and a colonel in the first rank. You have 6 scouts, a marshal, a colonel, and 2 bombs in your first rank. Were you on fucking marijuana when you were making this setup? Okay. Also, the general and the spy next to each other. Very classic. I like that, actually. But what... This is like almost out of the box setup, bro. No, fuck this. This is a 4 out of 10 dog shit setup. 4 out of 10, chat. 4 out of 10 dog shit setup. This does not get anything better than a 4 out of 10. Actually, I'll give it a 5 out of 10 simply because your flag is bombed in. 5 out of 10. Next setup of the day. We got a setup coming in from Skaven. Okay. Finally, thank fucking God, a wedge bombed in flag with no extra pieces bombed in. That's a good setup. And that's a good setup. Thank God someone bombed in their flag. Let's take a look at the rest of it. Almost a checker style. There are a lot of choke points. Your 3rd and 4th rank are kind of cooked. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie, your 3rd and 4th rank are kind of cooked. You have a major in the corner. I can get past that. That's okay. W3 minors on the back rank. I like that shit a lot. The colonel's a little iffy right here. I'm not going to lie. When you have this many bombs kind of on the 3rd rank, it's tough to have pieces like that in the back. But it's okay. I don't mind it. We got a marshal here with the spy. Very tricky. General in the center by himself is a little suspicious, but I like it actually. I don't like this 4 cluster here. This looks really bad. But you do have a major and a colonel here, so it's okay. It's just your left flank is a little weak. It's a little weak. If we're coming, like if they're doing a Marshall blitz on that side, you're gonna have some issues, and that's where your flag is. You might have enough slowdown with that bomb and a couple other things to where you could probably get away with it and move your shit around. But overall, for new players, this might be a little tricky. This isn't a very good ultra noob killer. Overall, though, it is a decently balanced setup. I do like that you're using some core mechanics. The pinch points are a little bad. Give it a 7 out of 10. Give it a 7 out of 10. Pretty obvious you just want max to rage. Yo, honestly, that's what I'm saying, bro. Milk, thanks for the Discord invite. Appreciate that. W Milk Lover for the Discord invite. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 6.9 out of 10. Yo. Yo, this is a mod, by the way. Yeah. Okay. Next setup of the day. Coming in from Skaven. Ooh. I like what I see. Immediately I see a bombed-in flag with no extra pieces. In a wedge behind a lake. Oh my goodness, this guy may know ball. That's a good flag. But then we just go completely off the cliff after that. Yo, Skaven. Yo, is your Marshal on American Airlines flight to Hawaii? Why is he on PTO? He's all the way in the third rank out of the battle. Could he be more out of this fucking setup? Yo, when is he going to get to come over to defend the flag? Is it going to be the next fucking pay period? Because this is just dog shit. Why is the Marshal always like, they always do so good. Like they have a decent setup. They're using good tactics. Like we got a lot of bombs in the back rank, a wedge fag, fucking miners in the fourth rank, fucking general in a good spot, spy in a tricky spot. And then the Marshal is just on PTO in Hawaii. He's sipping aloha's with the boys in Hawaii as we speak, while the general and all these other motherfuckers are busting their ass in the front lines defending his flag. Yo, Marshal, you're fired. Hop that out on the unemployment line. You're fired. Horrible Marshal placement. Terrible Marshal placement. I don't give a fuck if it's supposed to be tricky or whatever. Dog shit Marshal placement. Next up. Why do we have 4 scouts in the first row? Yo, scouts are a late game piece. I've always said this. You're allowed to have a maximum of 3 scouts in the first row. I've said this before. General is in a decent spot. I actually like that general a lot. I like the spy as well. Keep in mind, I do like the spy a lot, but your right side is so fucking weak. When a colonel can come in and wipe your shit clean, you have a problem, especially when it's right next to your flag. I get it. It's supposed to be seen as the weak side. So that way we just say fuck it and focus on the center and the right, left flanks. I understand what you're going for here, but again, I try to keep the new players in mind too. This would not perform particularly well, in my opinion, with newer players. I'm just going to be honest. However, barring the Marshal placement, this actually is a decent setup. I do like this setup a little bit. I do like this setup, chat. I do like this setup a little bit. I don't like the Marshal placement. The Marshal placement is actually dog shit. Even, chat, even if the Marshal was like on fucking A3, this would already go up like 2 points. Like, I'm so serious. Like, the third, like, you guys gotta say, like, oh, third rank is so meta nowadays. I know what people are thinking, and they just don't want to type it, or I just haven't seen it. People are saying 6.7 out of 10. Maybe, honestly, maybe this might be a 6.7 out of 10. Oh, third rank Marshal is so meta these days. Kind of, but not really, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, yes and no. 6.7, I guess. Fuck me, I just did a 6.7 meme in July of 2026. Give it a 6.5 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10. Next setup. Next setup of the day, coming in from Skaven. Okay. Yo, who sent this in? Who sent this shit in? Oh, Skaven, of course. Yo, Skaven, yo, Skaven. What is your fucking efficiency? Yo, Skaven. What is your efficiency on Strategos? Number 1, you are a top rank player with a bomb in the first fucking rank. With a second bomb. This is what we call the old English canal right here. This is fucking dog shit. You cannot fucking get any pieces through here. Bro, it's like the Suarez Canal. You have to pay fucking poll tax. You have to pay fucking highway poll tax to get something through that fucking setup, bro. There's so many more pinch points in here that I'm about to wake up from a fucking dream. Dude, get this shit fixed immediately. 5 bombs fucking suffocating your pieces. It's like the fucking Scranton Strangler from The Office. Just fucking... Where are your pieces of mobility, bro? Can you fucking get your pieces out? Okay. Second of all, your Marshal, of course, is in the middle of the fucking Bermuda Triangle. He can't do shit. At least, thank fucking God, he's not right here where this lieutenant is. I would actually go into the fucking stratosphere if you flip the Marshal and the lieutenant. He would actually dead ass be in the middle of fucking Bermuda. At least he's coming out of Bermuda a little bit, and he can get to the middle of the setup a little bit, so I will discount that a little bit. The spy is in a good spot. I do like that spy. W spy placement. We do have some reserve scouts. I like that. But the fucking miners are all in the front ranks. Like, dude, why are the miners in the front ranks? The flag is unbombed. Yo, chat. In the big 2026, you have to bomb in your flag. If you're a new player, do not bomb in your flag. Dada, you will get your shit rocked with this setup. We have 1 bomb. Yo, 1 fucking bomb defending the flag. All the other bombs are fucking around, suffocating your pieces. Yo, this is dog shit. Actual dog shit setup. Actually, though, hold on. Let him cook. Why is there 2 majors over here? Why are there 2 majors here? A colonel could come in and literally wipe your shit and fucking probably get the flag, honestly. Your general's in a weird spot. Don't mind the general actually giving the texture, the setup. This colonel's in the middle of Bermuda. And yeah, I mean, it's designed for slowdown. I get it. 4 out of 10, moving on. 4 out of 10, dog shit setup. Nah, 3 out of 10. Fuck that. 3 out of 10 setup. Dog shit. This setup is for fucking around. I can tell. Next setup in a day. This is the seldom heard, seldom seen diamond flag formation. This is similar to my setup that I call Starstruck, but instead of the flag actually being in the diamond, it's another bomb. Interesting setup. We have a general and spy in a good spot. Marshal's in a good spot. Given that it is a diamond flag setup, obviously you're going to lose points because diamond has not been meta since the game was invented. Obviously. But you do have a wedge fake, so if he attacks on this side early, you might get away with tricking some players. But other than that, you don't have much going for you. W captain and scout opening, though. I do like that captain and scout opening. I recognize ball. 3 miners on the back rank is a W. I like that shit. And you do have a lot of... Here's the thing, chat. At least this person, right, Skaven, yo, at least you made a diamond setup and you actually have pieces supporting the flag. A lot of times I'll see people doing, I'm going to do a shoreline bluff or a diamond setup, and they don't have their fucking pieces defending the flag. This is actually a W diamond because he's got a colonel, a marshal, and a general, and the spy, and a major all defending the flag. He does have 1 colonel on this flank to help defend on the right side, so he just doesn't get his ass kicked. This is actually a good setup. Chat, you might think that I was going to give this a horrible setup. Chat, actually, one of the best diamond setups I've seen in a minute. Chat, actually one of the best diamond setups I've seen in a minute. Will you win a lot of games with a diamond setup? Absolutely the fuck not. Winner, fucking Nemesis, fucking Mantis, all these people would absolutely eat this setup alive. But against newer ranked players, honestly, for Strategos, 250 ELO and lower, and pretty much anyone up to like rank 25 on the new site, you would probably cook against with this setup. Honestly, not a bad setup. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Purely for fundamental ball knowledge alone. I don't like the 2 minors up here, but that's like the only gripe I have. The majors are all split up. The marshal and the general are in a good spot. The spy's in a good spot. 3 minors on the back row. Got some scouts reserved. W setup. Yo, chat, W setup. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 for fundamentals alone. Good setup, Skaven. The best one you've sent in. W setup from Skaven. Next setup of the day. We got a setup coming in from Milk. Yo, Milk. Yo, Milk. Are you playing with, fucking the caveman pieces? What is this dog shit? What is this? I can't read this, chat. I can't read this shit. Yo, I cannot fucking read this. The numerics on this shit. Yo, it's peak, I'm afraid. Milk, you are a fucking moderator. Chat, ban Milk. Ban Milk over 3,000 from the stream. This is dog shit. Next step of the day. Got a setup coming in from Brigas himself. Okay. W flag placement. He bombed in his flag. Can we get a round of applause for Brigas for bombing in the flag? Brigas, good job, bro. You bombed in your flag. That's ball knowledge. And that's some ball knowledge. Yo, he did the checker pattern. He does have a bombed in minor, though. L Brigas. Yo, Marshall is in a very good spot. He's not on PTO. He's back in the game. W, Marshall placement. W, general placement. A little suspicious, but it's fine. Behind the scouts is a little iffy, but we'll let it slide. And I like that spy placement. The colonels are in good spots. The majors are split up, not holding hands. Typical setups from higher ranked players are their majors are all holding hands. Yo, majors, I understand you're a tight-knit friend group. Hop on all 3 lanes, please. I do like that major placement. Major placement to W, colonel placement to W. Actually, a good setup, chat. And that's some ball knowledge. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 minors in the back rank. It's just a shame that one of them can't fucking move. And honestly, the minor might actually be the worst fucking piece in the entire setup to bomb in. No, chat. Actually, Brigas, you lose 3 points right away. The best this setup can get is a 7 out of 10, and honestly a 6 out of 10, because this already wasn't going to be a 10 out of 10. So this is a 6 out of 10 or lower, simply because you bombed in a minor. That is actually the worst piece you can bomb in, barring, of course, like the spy, marshal, or general, or colonel, obviously. Minor is actually the worst piece you can possibly bomb in, chat. Why? Not a scout or a spy or all. Yo, I would rather you bomb in a sergeant or a scout or like even, damn near even a lieutenant over a minor. The minor is such a valuable late game piece. Chat, you cannot bomb in a minor. Chat. 5 out of 10. The minor ruins it. Next setup of the day. Coming in from Firestorm. W Firestorm in the chat. Bomb a scout. Yeah. Yes, bomb a scout over a minor. This scout can hop out that motherfucker. Next setup of the day. Coming in from Firestorm. I like the intuition here. Hold on, chat. I know you're going to cook this guy. No, I like the intuition here. An absolute dedicated wedge fake. I have not seen a dedicated wedge fake in a minute. W set up for going for the dedicated wedge fake. On the other hand, and still bombing in your flag. It is a corner flag though, and there's absolutely no fucking coverage. No coverage for your flag. So you're losing points right away from that. Why is the marshal on PTO in fucking Spain when your flag is undefended? Dude, when you have a corner flag like this, your marshal has to be on that side. Unfortunately. Especially if you're a lower ranked player. I'm sorry. You are not fucking Eagle 06. Hop that marshal's ass on the other side of the board. Okay. Next up. I like the general and spy combination. I like it. I like that combination. And chat, this guy knows ball knowledge. He's got 1, 2, 3 minors in the back rank. I like the 3 minors in the back rank. Too many scouts in the first rank, though. Move some of them happy asses back. I do like the dedication of the wedge fake, though. I love that shit. I love these types of setups. I love them so much. I just wish we didn't have to do a corner flag, but I understand. At least you bombed in your flag. Thank fucking God. Just give more support to your flag. Yo, honestly, if you would just move these 3 pieces over 1 square, it would go up a whole point for me, but it's fine. 3 captains in the first rank is actually W ball knowledge. I actually prefer most of the captains in the forward position. So that's W ball knowledge. I like this Colonel placement. I like the Marshal placement. But only I don't because he's on the wrong side of the board. Otherwise, he'd be fine. This is actually, chat, actually a decent setup. I'm going to give this a 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, 6.5 out of 10. Decent setup. I just need more coverage for that flag. You're going to get blitzed a lot. I'm being dead ass right now. You're going to get blitzed a lot on that side, and you just don't have enough coverage. You don't have enough support. You do have the general, the colonel, and the fucking spy, but if a general comes in there, he's going to wreck your shit, unfortunately. Okay. Guess we're going to be... Oh, there's some new setups I've loaded in. Unknown... What? Okay. Where's the fucking setup? Dog shit setup. 0 out of 10. Yo, this is actually a W fucking tier list, bro. Who won setup of the day? Who won setup of the day? Setup of the day goes to... Was it one of Nemesis one? Yeah, Nemesis won setup of the day. Yo, W Nemesis. 20 people in the chat. Yo, say hi if you're here right fucking now. On God. 20 people in the chat. That's W. I haven't had 20 people in my chat in a long time. What is this shit? Actually, this looks like a good setup. Wait a minute. Yo. Is this my setup? Chat, be honest. Is this my setup? Yo, chat, is this one of my setups? Be honest right now. I need everyone in this chat room to be dead ass with me. Is this one of my setups? You jump scared me. 22 people in the chat. Welcome to the chat, bro. It is? I knew it. No, this is setup of the day. This is setup of the day. Look at this setup, guys. We got Marshal and General in peak positions. A bomb to catch out so many people. A bombed in Central's wedge flag. This is setup of the day. 10 out of 10. Best setup of the day. Best setup of the day. And this guy knows ball knowledge. Look at that. 4 miners in the back rank. Scouts in the back rank. Captain and scout and lieutenant setups. Spy in a peak location. Everything centralized. And that's setup of the day. That's setup of the day. Yo, if that's setup of the day, why do you keep losing games? Yo, Skaven, yo. Okay. All right, bro. Whatever. The best to ever do it. Thank you, Captain. At least someone supports me. Yo, Skaven, yo. You fucking... That's so egregious. Yo, 139040517. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you're not a bot.